Hello and welcome to Commercial Modes TV. This week we've been sleeping in some trucks. I'm George Barrow and this is A Week in Trucks. Once a year, Commercial Motor gathers a load of trucks together to conduct a sleeper cab test. Now, I'm going to pass over to me to tell you a little bit more about it.
Sleeper cabs. They're more than just a bed for the night. They're a home away from home. They're also a mobile office and a kitchen. Behind me, we have some of the top spec sleeper cabs from each of the truck manufacturers that we're putting to the test to find out which one provides the best space, comfort and amenities. As you know, some have flat floors, others have engine humps. So we've got the tape measures out to find out just how much space there is by measuring in between the seats and from the dashboard to the bunk. We also measured the interior height, the cab width and the distance from the dashboard to the rear wall to give us a good idea of the overall usable dimensions of the vehicle. As well as that, we've measured seat comfort, visibility and entry and exit from the vehicle as well. It's getting late now and we're sleeping in there, so we need to get on. Alright, it's 3:15 in the morning. The night heater's just woken me up, which is probably a good thing because I was having a horrible dream that I was on a truck test, but I'm here anyway. It's not been a bad night so far. Mattress is comfortable and actually fell asleep watching a DVD, but could really do with a bit more sleep. Sleeping is very important, so the cab test looks at bunk space and mattress size in the trucks. The position of the top bunk, if they have one, is also important as some jut out into the living space and obstruct the lower bunk. The ability to relax in the cab is extremely important. Whether it is on a compulsory break or a longer stop, features like the swivel chairs, tables and reclining bunks can make a real difference. For the trucks with flat floors, that often means a higher eye line, which can reduce visibility and create blind spots, which we test for by using a metre-high traffic cone to represent a small child. While there are no wardrobes in the vehicles, there is plenty of storage, but the usefulness of each varies wildly. From underbunk drawers, outside lockers and compartments above the windscreen, drivers are not short of a place to stash their stuff. But our testers are looking at more of the practical aspects of the design, like can that stray sock at the back of the deep cupboard above the windscreen really be got at? We asked representatives from each of the manufacturers to show us a few highlights and some of the creature comforts in the cabs.
In the Mercedes-Benz Actros, the big space, a big emphasis was put on a big amount of space and a big amount of comfort for the driver. A quick and easy adjustable mattress. A quick flick of the switch ensures you can move from one area, the working area, into the living area. And a big emphasis was put on usable storage space.
A major point with the MAN XXL cab is plenty of headroom. With the MAN bunk, we have a very well made up bed with wooden lats or wooden springs, much like your bed at home, so it's very comfortable. Also available is a fridge with a pull-out table if required. Plenty of storage above the windscreen if required, as you can see.
In the Renault, I can swivel the passenger seat to sit at this extending table. The curtain material is insulated for heat retention and light exclusion. There is the option of this huge storage model in single bunk cabs. You won't find this French take on a deck chair in any other truck.
Here in the Volvo we have the factory mounted TV preparation kit, ideal for mounting your own flat screen TV. And this bed is electrically operated. and everything I need is at my fingertips. And our living packages give you a fully rotatable passenger seat.
In the DAF, the best thing about it is the sheer space, which is second to none. A good night's sleep is always on the cards in the DAF, thanks to the extra comfort mattress. We're all at our most vulnerable for night time when we're sleeping, but you've got added peace of mind in the DAF, thanks to the night lock. Home or away, a woman's work is never done, which is why the inbuilt Hoover keeps everything shipshape on board.
In the Iveco, we have a very long and very wide bed for a good night's sleep. Hot meals are no problem, there is the microwave. To make yourself a good meal, not only have we got a microwave, but we also have a fully functioning fridge. On hot southern European evenings, the self-contained air conditioning unit will keep you cool while sleeping.
So with the Scania, when the driver pulls up for his evening rest, he'll drop the air out of the seat and he'll move the steering wheel out of his way to give him free access across the cab. With the seats pulled forward, we can now lift the lever and we can pull out a full 1 metre wide bunk. So once the driver's in his bunk, all his controls are right here and easy to hand. So once the driver is rested and comfortable, he can bring this table down to eat his meals or put his laptop on.
Good morning. We've just spent the night in the cabs. The guys behind me are discussing what they thought about it. I'm going to go and join them, and then I'll come back to you with the winner. We've made our decision. The winner is the Renault Range T.
I think you'll all agree that the Renault was a worthy winner of our test there. We did all manage to get a good night's sleep, and while it's normally fridge units that keep you awake, we only had to contend with wheel snoring. You've been watching A Week in Trucks. Thanks for watching.